Hello, thanks for joining me. Just a quick one today. Just a little review of the year that we've had and a bit of a look into what I'm going to be doing 2025. And I'd like to start out just by saying thank you very much if you're watching this video. I started my YouTube journey on the 13th of September this year, and as of today we've got 183 subscribers to the channel, which I think is amazing, just people watching me tinkering on in the garage. I've struggled in the past with self-confidence, but doing this YouTube definitely helps with that. It also gives you a lot of motivation, I find, to get out here and do something that's worthwhile. If there's anybody watching who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel or big restoration on anything, I'd say definitely go for it, because it gets you out of the house, gets you off the sofa. It's definitely worth doing from my perspective, and I'm glad I've done it. So I'd just like to say again, thank you everybody who's supporting the videos, who's watching the videos, leaving your comments. It really does help, and it does bring me a lot of joy to make the videos, not only doing the work but making the videos. I do everything myself. I'm just recording on a mobile phone, don't have any fancy equipment. But I do enjoy making the videos, editing them, and responding to comments and everything. So please do keep liking the videos, sharing the videos, subscribing to the channel, tell your mates, because it does make me very happy. Moving on to what I'm going to be doing in 2025. I've got a few plans already. I tend to not plan too much and just kind of go where the wind takes us. Obviously we're going to be continuing on with our mini pickup restoration. If you haven't seen already, we've done some more repairs to this right hand side air power. We're going to be continuing with that. We need to get the inner wing on, we need to get the rest of the front end work sorted, we need to get some more panels. And then obviously once the front end's on, we can carry on with front floor, back quarters. I'm hoping by the end of 2025 that this will be nearly ready for paint. The only thing that's probably going to hinder that is the supply of panels, which is out of my control a little bit. But if I can get hold of the bits, I'm confident we can get most of the metal work there or thereabouts. While we're on the subject of metal work, I've got a few jobs to do on my 84 City E miles a mini. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of rust coming through on both A panels. I've decided that I'm going to change both panels. I'm not going to try and fix the rust that's on them, which is a little bit scary because that means I've got to take a grinder to it, and it's my pride and joy. But I've got the panels. I found somebody who can paint it for me, so it is actually already booked in for the paint work at the end of February, so I need to get my finger out and get on starting to change the main panels. Hopefully it isn't too much of a big job once we get into it. Just got to be careful about unpaid work and loose sparks and things like that. But that'll be featured on the channel anyway. Also, my Mercedes is booked in for a little bit of paint work. I'm not doing the work, but I might do a little quick video of what needs done and what gets done and things like that. I'm also planning to get the little rally runabout, the pedal and pop, road legal. You'll have seen in a couple of the other videos, I've had it running, I've had it driving, riding. There's a couple of little hurdles still to overcome. It's over there at the minute. We need to sort out the lights. I'm not sure if the lights work, and there's a little bit of paint work to do on the side panels to make them a little bit more in keeping with the rest of the bike. I will film all of that. And the biggest problem is it is not registered with the DVLA anymore. It's been off the road so long that they've forgotten that it exists. So I need to go through the process of getting it re-registered, getting a new logbook for it, getting a new registration number, which I'm hoping isn't going to be too much of a nightmare. The bike's right enough now. Just need to make sure them lights work, sort a little bit of the paintwork out, and hopefully we can get the DVLA around. If I'm able to, I don't know how well that would work out in a video. I'll go through the process of getting it re-registered, because I think that'll be quite interesting from my point of view. but I'll have to see how easy that is. I don't know how much of that I'll be able to film, but hopefully that'll be all done, hopefully in this year, in 2025, and I'll be off to the shops with my little pedal and pop. I do have a couple of other mini projects as well. They have to wait until this one is out of the way, because my workshop is pretty much what you see. There's no extra room for another one, although I would love to have multiple in here on the go at any one time. I just don't have the space. So as soon as this pickup's out of the way, I've got a couple of more minis for full restorations. So we've got plenty to go at, plenty to work with. Then there's going to be all the other things in between. Servicing, and something's bound to break down, because it always does. We'll be going to the British Mini Fair on the 26th of January. Me and my dad go every year. It's a little bit of a trek for us up here in the northeast, but it's definitely worth it. If you see me, if you recognise me, please do say hi. You'll probably find me scouring for used parts in the auto jumble. But I will be in and around anyway. It's a great show. If you can make it, please do go to the British Mini Fair, 26th of January, Bingley Hall. It's the biggest indoor mini auto jumble in the country. You get some phenomenal cars, all run by the British Mini Club. So it's all proper, there's some beautiful cars. Everybody I've ever met there is fantastic. And if it isn't there, it doesn't exist. So I will see you there, if you're there. If not, I might do a quick video walking around. I'm also toying with the idea of going to IMM at the end of summer. IMM, for those who don't know, is International Mini Meet, so it is a huge mini show which changes countries every year. We're lucky enough to have it back in the UK this year. When we're an hour and ready to go, because it is a long way from me, it's down in Surrey. And it is quite expensive. It'll be worth it, but it's still a lot of money. I've got some personal things to work out, childcare and time off work and things like that. If I do go, I'll let you all know. I'd like to go, but we'll have to see if we can make it work. But you'll be there along with me. I'll make as many videos as I can. Hopefully the content is interesting and worthwhile making. I feel like it is. Which brings me on to the next little thing. I got this idea quite early on when I started making my videos. I've never done anything like this before, so as you can imagine, I made quite a few mistakes when I started. Just silly things mainly, but stuff that wasn't really good enough to keep in the main footage. So I've saved some of them up and I've put them all together for you now, just as a little blooper reel, for want of a better word. So please do enjoy that. It's just a bit of fun, and I hope to see you in the new year. We're going to be carrying on with this, bashing on with a bit of that, probably some other stuff. Like, share with your mates, comment on the videos. I do like reading your comments. And lastly, a big thank you to Life on Cars. I know a lot of you who are here came from that channel. He's helped me out quite a lot, not just in mentioning me in videos, but Paul was actually my tutor at college, so he's helped me out a lot over the years, and he's got a lot of advice about making YouTube things. So big thank you to Paul at Life on Cars. If you don't know who he is, go and find it. The attention to detail that man has is unreal. The Rolls Royce he's doing up in the minute is going to be phenomenal. So please do go find him. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great new year. Best of luck for 2025. And these are fine for a normal road car. But what happened when British Leyland... Okie dokie. I've got the wrong socket.
my dustpan and brush a couple of weeks ago. Had to bin it. I've just been sweeping the floor there after making that bit of video, all the red dust, and realised I couldn't actually sweep it up into the bin. So I've had to borrow the dustpan and brush out of the kitchen. Maybe Mrs. Ed's Mini Empire will never know. I won't tell her if you don't tell her.
Oh, there you go. That's why the cardboard's there. So why doesn't it go?